this is our next concept of P3. We are still at the level P3 level. During comparison with this less than model. Okay, so let's go to the question now. Daniel and Alan jumped a total distance of 3 to 5 cm for their broad jump. Daniel jumped 186 cm. So how far did Alan jump? Okay. So again, like just now, the earlier on my first video that I shared with you, we need to teach our kids to identify how many subjects do they have. That will determine the number of models that we're gonna draw. Alright. So the first one, again, just a recap, is the subjects. Alright. So in this case, Daniel and Alan jumped a total distance of 3 to 5 cm for their broad jump. So what is the subject they talk about? They talk about jumping, yes, but they also talk who jumped. You know, so you prompt your child, so they were going to say who jumped. So jump is going to be Daniel and Alan. So in this case, you have two models. So you have your Daniel, you have your Alan. Alright. So they jump at a total distance of 3 to 5 cm. So when they say total distance, means it's together. These are the keywords that we will, along the way, we teach the kids to identify or to understand the meaning of total, sum, altogether, differences. So along the way, as you go practices, so this is a good time to actually explain along the way. Alright. So Daniel and Alan, total is this. Whenever they total, you have two models and above. Alright. Two models and above, your total always has to be by the side. So it's 3 to 5 cm. Okay. Then Daniel jumped at a distance of 186 cm. So you can do like this, 186 cm. Then how far did Alan jump? So we're going to draw, because we won't know who is more, who is less. For a child thinking, sometimes they cannot visualize that actually by right, after we do the minusing, the Daniel is more. But doesn't matter, we go through the flow, because to me is to understand, make the child understand the concept, not much of the accuracy, how long or how short, especially when it comes to comparison. Later part, when they have completed, we make the alert, we make them to see, then we can draw. So that is why here in Maths Excel, we always emphasize our kids, our students, to draw model with pencil. Why? Because if there's going to be error, then it's easier for them to erase. Okay, let's go through back again. I'll go through this is actually not the right model, to be honest, but I'll go through it first, then I will highlight to you what I mean. Okay, so Daniel is 186 cm, total is 3 to 5. So by right, you know to find Alan. So the next one that we must teach our kids is to label. After that, what do we have? Question mark. So where's the question mark? Because you're asking for Alan, so your question mark is this part. Yes? So we are after getting your subjects, your label, and your question mark. So we're going to ask our kids, how do we get Alan? When you know your total 3 to 5, your Daniel is this much, and how do you get Alan? What are you going to say? They prompt that it's going to be 3 to 5, the total minus your Daniel. Okay. For slower kids that they are still not able to see, so you can at this side here to get your, at the question mark here, for them to get the Alan. Okay, some child here is very fast for them to see. Some child takes some time. Some child tends to forget and lost along the way, even though it's just one step model. So what usually for those slower ones, I would always get the next to the question mark, I would ask them, this is the total. So I will say total minus Daniel to get the question, which is your Alan. We write what is need to be done. So in this case, is your total minus 186. So you get them to do their working by the side, and the answer will be 139 cm. Okay. After we do this, if our child is really the slower ones, accept it. As you go along with more and more models with comparison, then you need to highlight and make them the changes. For those who are average, where you realize that my child is average and above, or average, so you can prompt them, get them to see this. Alan 139. Daniel is 186. So which is more? The number. The number 186 is more. So our model is wrong. So what are you going to tell them? So what are you going to do now? So now we know your Daniel is more. Get them to erase and correct the models. Okay? So you can either, usually for me I don't make it that complicated because child thinking is still very straight. Unless your child is really the very quick one, because I deal with a couple of a variety of kids, so I would rather go showing the slower ones, because if your child is much quicker, it's much easier to expose them with the corrections. Okay, so in this case I will tell them, you get your eraser and you're gonna make your 186 longer, okay, or maybe not to touch to here. Alright, so it's going to be like that. And you're going to shorten this 139. So get them to shorten it. That's where my students, I always makes them to draw model. Little bit doesn't matter, or you want it slightly more, then it's up to your desire. Okay, it's how you actually train up your child. That's why I always believe the coaching of the parents is very essential when it comes to home, because I believe in school, yes, they will go through, but not all teachers can manage to go through with all the 40 and 30s in class. So that is why our lessons here in Max Excel, our group teaching is a very small group teaching, it's 4 to 1 tutor. So from there we are really able to see through your child's ability, where your child's error is, and we divide the time equally for them. Okay? Alright, so this Alan will be 139. So that is how we teach our children, whereby you get them to identify, draw the model, so that they can visualize and see it. Then when they get to the answer, if the model is wrong, that's why it's always important to do it pencil, so that get them to erase and get them to amend. And always reason to them, why is it happening this way, why is it like that, so that when they are able to respond to you in the correct answer, then you know your child really understands. So this is less than models. I'll see you in the next video.